Psych. Oh, wow. Actually didn't go for it. That's surprising. Okay, let's do things, guys. Here's my talents. My will to gear any of my tunes has immediately and effectively disappeared since Corruption came out. It's a wonderful life, guys. Trying to look for their healer. But we'll just go on the Shadow, you know, it's a good substitute, I suppose. Oh god, the damage is too much. Interrupt that. You don't deserve any sort of laser beams. Holy shit, man. I am melting people. And I am also getting melted by the one thing. That one corruption that I got on my warrior. So, I think a lot of my tunes just don't have any sort of item level whatsoever right now. There's a good reason behind that. I really don't like how you gear whatsoever in BFA. It seems really RNG. Random battlegrounds are never... Like, there needs to be some accumulation of currency in battlegrounds. Or just make it so if you do a certain amount of battlegrounds, the item level will go up on the random piece that you might get. But right now, half the time you do a battlegrounds, you don't get a piece of gear. You get honor, which is worth nothing, and then you're forced to do PvE to be good in PvP. Which has been, I guess, a thing for the entire expansion, but it needs to stop, Blizzard, please. I've mentioned this a lot of times, but ways to improve gearing. One of the ways I see gearing being improved would be making it so currencies come back. Whether it be Honor and Conquest, which allegedly is coming back for Shadowlands, or for PvE, emblems, and I don't want to say relics, but they were definitely just emblems. Damn, I don't have any magic damage. So if like emblems made a comeback, I'd actually have an incentive to PvE. But right now, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's so RNG. So RNG. And I don't like that one bit. I feel like a lot of people don't. And the weird thing is, Blizzard's like, we're gonna do our best to get rid of RNG, but then they introduce, like, corruption and all of those sorts of things, and that kind of goes against what they said, where they were like, oh, we want to get rid of RNG, but we're gonna put in corruption and make it so PvE stuff doesn't really drop loot all that much. And that's the reason the highest item level tune I have is 446. By the way, don't look at my played time. I kind of want to add that all up. I'd say that's almost a year. That's almost a year of game time. No, that feels good, man. Feels good. It does make sense, to be honest, because, you know, that's kind of what I do. It's just play a lot of Battlegrounds, but... Interrupt that fear, and then I'll get feared again once his interrupt duration is over. There we go. Or just, you know, that type of fear. We did turn the mine, though, to the top, which is very good. Oh my god, that's a prot. I thought that was a holy. That was the whole reason I was going on him. Dampen harm and karma there. Even though I don't think you're supposed to use both of them at the same time. And I did overlap my dot damage there. There's the healer. Get our Alpha Tiger going on him so we get that increased haste for about 7 more seconds. Spell harm just for damage, stun that. Laser beam, because otherwise it would have shit on me. I think the one other thing we kind of need to watch out for here is a knockoff from the Prot Pally. Gain that haste again. I'm guessing the rogue's gonna kind of give up there, so we'll slow the mage. See if he polys. Interrupt that. Okay. Gets CC'd anyway. He's the only person that's really on that note, except for the rogue, which jumped off for some reason. Yeah, I guess we'll go on you. Hello. We'll just throw a flame on you. That outlaw's definitely gonna kill him. Or my dot damage will. Either one. So now we go back to Berserkings. One reason I queue Battlegrounds. The main reason I was talking about gearing is because I've gotten in a lot of Battlegrounds recently, and I feel like a lot of the reason... I feel like a lot of the reason sometimes I'm, like, disappointed in Battlegrounds is because I know if I had somewhat decent item level, that I'd be doing a lot better. But there's just the way of getting item level in this game is... It's beyond boring for me. It's like a task. It's like a job. It's like, I don't know. I can't think of the right descriptive word for it. Tasking, burdensome, not fun. I don't know. I just can't. I can't do mythics. And then arenas, like you go in arena, you're like, oh boy, I'm gonna get gear through PvP. And then all the arena players are just decked out in 475 item level with great corruption effects. That's a little disheartening as well, but there's really much you can do. And we stun that freedom. Okay. 2 holy pallies up here. We can't paralysis that. I haven't used Touch of Death either. I feel like all of you guys always comment, man, he just never uses Touch of Death on his monk. And yeah, I agree. But that's because by the time Touch of Death actually does the damage, most of the time the target's dead. Because I'm just so good, I kill the target so fast. Oh, thank God the Mind Flay went away. Probably would have shit on me. Interrupt fire. Now we heal. Okay. Yeah, let's go on the healer then. If the mage casts Greater Pyro, I could always not use Karma because I'm dead. Lovely. Should have just used Karma, really. Don't mind me, Warlock. Just doing my thing. Just doing my jam. And stun. We'll go on the rogue, because rogues. But the Warlock's probably just gonna fear me now. We also used Unending Resolve for no reason. I should probably Karma someone. I feel like I'm gonna Karma you. Then use this on you. And then Expel Harm. Line of Sight. Fist of Fury. Interrupt that. I'm doing things, boys. I'm doing things. It was almost a 1v2 till the druid showed up. I almost had the respect of some of my viewers. Feels bad, man. God, when I don't have that haste buff from Alpha Tiger, I feel like my attacks are just so slow. I can't interrupt that. I'm gonna trinket though. Honestly, probably shouldn't have trinketed. The Warlock really gonna kill him with... I think that's a Destro lock. Yeah, the Destro lock killed him with Drain Life. What a life. And praise the fact that healers should be killable in Shadowlands. Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like healers to be killable. I mean, they're killable right now because they're both somewhat underleveled. Or undergeared. I always say underleveled for some reason. My vocabulary is just fucking weird. I've noticed that too, when I like just talk to normal people, like in real life. I think video games have heavily influenced like what words I use. Kind of like cunt. If you live in America, you know the word cunt is not the most not the best word to use in most scenarios, slash any scenario, but god damn it if I don't slur that word out like a fucking champ, I don't know what I do. I don't know why I used Touch of Death on that guy, and my fucking karma's already broken. My god. So we need this druid, so we go lava. They were like, go mid, dude. We totally need to go mid. What are we to do against 2 holy pallies, though? I think we just go on the other one and stun the shit out of him. I shouldn't have trinketed that. Use my flames, get some dot damage going, stun this. Probably use Fist of Fury after. He's probably going to use Bop. I do want to take a little bit of damage. So I can use my Expel Harm into his Bop, or Sacrifice on him as well. From the other pally, I believe. An Interrupt would make my day here, Rogue. There we go. There's the damage. There's the damage. Oh, Greater Pyros? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'll interrupt the next one if he doesn't bubble. Okay, there he goes. There's Mass Dispel on the Priest, even though no one really had bubble up on my team. At least the mage isn't on me. It's always the upside of any time I'm in a team fight. Oh, that's a fucking... Is that a healer? No, it's a tank. That always gets me. And then incoming comments of get the healers have to die add-ons so you know who's a healer because you always talk about not knowing who's a healer. To that I say, you know, you're probably right. But I have so many add-ons already. Kind of weird how Zandalari trolls kind of look like Blood Elves, just on like the outline of the character. Almost 10 million damage. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing. Check out Twitch, check out Twitter. Until next time, guys, take it easy.